Sport. So come with me. So the section of this video is the review, then the cinematics. And I'm going to check out this new Range Rover 2023 Range Rover Sport. We're going to check out the exterior, the inside, and I'm going to give a few numbers and some competitors to this car. The looks of this car, from what we've seen on the old car, you can see that these LEDs, they have upgraded LEDs compared to what the old car has. And I think this looks like that Porsche grey crayon color that Porsche makes and puts on their SUVs. But tell me what you guys think. Here's the new Range Rover. We're gonna get into the cinematic of this car later in the video, but let's continue. In contrast to this grey color, you have the black rooftop to make it look more like, you know, like that two-tone Maybach thing. Yes, this is what exactly it looks like. So I think this is wrapped in 285 suction front tires by Pirelli and tires at the rear, so it gives us this balanced look on the side profile. And I think this is, the air suspension has been lowered a bit. Let's talk a bit about this front end. So we have the black pack, which darkens everything around the grille, the badges, and the lower front bumpers. This car is optioned out with a sport package, so you can see deeper front bumpers and larger air intakes, and these are functional. This might not be the V8 car that you've seen with the 4.4 liter V8, but it has the 3 liter diesel, and it still gets this body kit. So I think that is a very good thing from Range Rover to do. Over to the rear end of this car, like I said, this is not the V8 model where the V8 would have quad exhaust. This has the traditional bumper you'd get on normal Range Rovers. From the dark pack of this car, it has the black badges here, and this might just be fading out on camera, but it's okay. It's the black pack, so it goes in contrast with the front and the gloss black lower rear. It's gonna wrap it up for the exterior, the inside of this car. So in this car, it's optioned out with black leather everywhere. Step into the car with me and let's evaluate this interior a little bit. Does it have soft close? Yes, it does. I'll show you that from the outside in a moment, but here we are in the interior of the new Range Rover Sport. So I'm inside the Range Rover Sport, and being an SUV, you sit very high up from what we reviewed last time in the Jaguar F-Type. But this this interior is very luxurious. It is a right competitor to the GLE, the X5, the Jeeps, all of that. So I think this might have, the best quality in its class, or that it competes with the BMW X5 in terms of interior quality. But in terms of design, I think the Mercedes just wins out a little bit. Interior of this car, you can see it's optioned out with the gloss black here and this screen infotainment here. So for passenger treatments, I think it's all right. You sit very high up. You have a center armrest here, adjustable center armrest, and I think for creature comfort for passengers, this is very cool. Sitting the car right now, let's talk a bit about these handles. So you can see that to compete with the big Germans, you have to have enough technology to make everyone feel comfortable and very entertained. So on this door card, you have the same seat handles you'd have on a Mercedes GLE. But let's get into the rear, since this is an SUV and it's for family. Check out the soft close. To the rear of this car, another big step up, and we are in. Let's check out if it has soft close here in the back. Yes, so soft close on all 4 doors. Black leather makes it a bit dark in this car, so I think for what I would say filming or for press cards, I think these cars should be optioned out with a light interior, since if you can change this headlining into like a light color, I think that would work better. So up here you have 2 sunroofs, one bigger one from the front and one smaller one for the kids. And in here, this car is optioned out with the rear entertainment. Let's check it out from the outside where it has better lighting. So sitting in here, I have enough knee room and enough headroom, because you know SUVs, the roofline is very high. This car has leather grab handles, and this material looks very cool, especially if you have the dark interior. This could really separate that out. So coming out of the Range Rover, let's check out what this car looks like. So the car has been lowered down a bit from the air suspension, but you can see that the infotainment here does not look tactile or anything. This looks very good, especially what Mercedes is doing on their career entertainment. Let's go check out the boot and we'll tell you more about that. Oh, something very cool I just discovered. The seat batters light up, and I think because of the dark interior, it just makes it pop a little bit more. Soft close on all doors. I really like that feature. Get into the driver's seat. Let's come check out what the driver will feel like in this car. Let's get into the car so we can evaluate this car interior from the driver's seat. So from the driver's seat of this car, you're greeted by a fully digital display and some Alcantara on the gear lever. You know, Range Rover and Land Rover always come up with the weirdest or the most exotic gear levers. Last time they had the one that used to pop out of the dash, but we're swaying too much away from that. Let's talk about what's going on here, because there's a lot. This side for a little bit. On the driver's side, you have your climate control buttons here, and these are screens, so you can push or pull for different configurations of what you want. I think on this side it is the seat warmers and the cooling seats. Then when you click, it is for the air conditioning. Then here is your off-road capabilities. So if it was charged, you would see, I'll show you what this screen would do. But there's this for your off-road buttons, then your start-stop button, your volume knob. Thank God, one of the manufacturers that still makes a volume knob instead of having to fiddle around with the system. So this gear lever, it is a push and pull to interior spaces and cup holders. So you slide this out to get your two main cup holders for the front seats, and these, I think these you can option out with the heated and cooled. Then let's see the kind of damping it has. Not so much, but let's move over to the center armrest. In the center armrest, it's a click and it pops out, and you can see that here's the option I was talking about, where you can put it's heated and cooled back here, and here's your wireless charger pad. That's gonna end it for this review for the inside and exterior. So tell me what you guys think: the new BMW X5, the new GLE, facelifted GLE, or the Jeep? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Let's start with the cinematic video. Give it a like and then comment down below what you would have over this new Range Rover.